Hi, welcome to the African World Channel. In the midst of legal twists and political drama, Niger's court has pushed back its decision on whether to strip former President Mohamed Bazoum of his immunity. Bazoum, who was ousted by a military takeover in July 2023, is waiting for the court's decision. He claims there were problems with how the legal process was handled and that he couldn't talk freely with his lawyers. Accusations are flying around, with some saying the previous president orchestrated the coup and others denying it. With ongoing security challenges from jihadist groups, the outcome of this legal battle could have big consequences for Niger's future. Remember to subscribe to our channel, give the video a thumbs up, and share it with others to help us reach a wider audience. Now let's get back to the video. Niger's state court has decided to delay its ruling on whether to lift the immunity of former President Mohamed Bazoum until June 7th. Bazoum was ousted by the military in July 2023. Originally scheduled for Friday, the court postponed the decision following a request from Bazoum's legal team. They argued that Bazoum hadn't been properly informed about the ongoing proceedings and couldn't freely communicate with his lawyers. This postponement, according to Niger's Bar Association, aims to ensure a fair trial by allowing for a thorough debate where the right to a proper defense can be fully guaranteed. Bazoum faces accusations of high treason and undermining national security by the military authorities currently in power. Since the coup, he and his wife have been detained at the presidential residence in Niamey. In February, Bazoum's lawyers appealed to the Court of Justice of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, for his release, which had been ordered in December. Hinder, Bazoum's daughter, has accused former President Issoufou of orchestrating the military coup that removed her father from power. She claims that Issoufou's actions were driven by personal interests and egocentrism. According to Hinder, Issoufou is preventing Bazoum's release and aims to maintain control over the political landscape. Hinder alleges that Issoufou, Bazoum's longtime associate, engineered the coup to pave the way for his own return to power. She claims Issoufou's motive is to eliminate Bazoum as a political rival and position himself as the sole candidate for their party in future elections. Despite Issoufou's denial of involvement, Hinder insists on international intervention to end her family's suffering. Issoufou's supporters refute the accusations, stating a lack of evidence and suggesting that involving Bazoum's children in the debate has muddled the situation. They emphasize Issoufou's efforts to maintain stability amidst the turmoil. It's worth noting that General Abdourahmane Tiani, leader of the junta, is closely associated with Issoufou. Bazoum himself served as the interior minister and a close aide to Issoufou, who voluntarily stepped down after 2 terms. The political turmoil in Niger unfolds against the backdrop of ongoing struggles with jihadist insurgencies, both from neighboring Mali and northeastern Nigeria. The ongoing legal proceedings regarding Mohamed Bazoum's immunity in Niger's state court represent a critical juncture not only for Bazoum himself, but also for the broader landscape of justice and democracy within the nation. Bazoum's removal from power via a military coup in July 2023 marked a significant turning point in Niger's political trajectory, raising fundamental questions about governance, accountability, and the rule of law. The decision to postpone the ruling underscores a commitment to upholding the principles of fairness and due process. By allowing for a more extensive examination of the case and affording Bazoum's legal team additional time to prepare, the court demonstrates its dedication to ensuring that justice is served transparently and impartially. Central to this process is the principle that every individual, regardless of their past positions or political affiliations, is entitled to a fair trial. Bazoum's defense team has raised valid concerns regarding the adequacy of legal notification and the ability to communicate freely, a cornerstone of any robust legal defense. Addressing these concerns is essential to safeguarding the integrity of the legal proceedings and upholding Bazoum's right to a vigorous defense. At the heart of the matter are the allegations leveled against Bazoum by the ruling military authorities, including charges of high treason and undermining national security. These are grave accusations that demand careful scrutiny and substantiation with credible evidence. It is imperative that the court meticulously evaluates the merits of these allegations, ensuring that any decisions reached are based on the facts presented and the principles of justice. Beyond the specifics of Bazoum's case, the proceedings carry broader implications for Niger's democratic institutions and the rule of law. The manner in which this case is adjudicated will serve as a litmus test for the independence and efficacy of Niger's judiciary. It will also send a powerful signal about the country's commitment to upholding democratic norms, including the protection of individual rights and freedoms. In navigating these complex legal waters, it is incumbent upon all stakeholders, from the judiciary to civil society, to uphold the principles of accountability, transparency, and justice. Regardless of the outcome, the Bazoum case presents an opportunity for Niger to reaffirm its commitment to the rule of law and the principles enshrined in its constitution. By ensuring a fair and impartial trial for all parties involved, Niger can chart a course toward a more just and equitable future for its citizens. While it's essential to approach any legal case with an open mind and a presumption of innocence until proven guilty, certain factors may lead one to speculate about the likelihood of Bazoum being found guilty of charges such as high treason and undermining national security. The decision to allow a foreign military base on Nigerian soil could be interpreted as compromising national sovereignty and security. Allowing foreign military presence without proper oversight or adherence to established protocols could be seen as a betrayal of the nation's interests and a threat to its independence. Such actions might raise suspicions about Bazoum's motives and his commitment to safeguarding Niger's sovereignty. If Bazoum is found to have sold national resources below market price, it could be perceived as a breach of trust and a detriment to the country's economic stability and security. Natural resources are often vital assets for a nation's development and prosperity, and their mismanagement or exploitation could have far-reaching consequences. Selling resources below market value could deprive the country of much-needed revenue and undermine its long-term economic viability, thereby compromising its ability to ensure national security. These actions, if proven, could be construed as acts of high treason and undermining national security due to their potential to weaken Niger's sovereignty, compromise its territorial integrity, and undermine its economic resilience. However, it's essential to emphasize that any determination of guilt must be based on evidence presented in a court of law, and Bazoum is entitled to a fair trial where he can present his defense against these allegations. We value your input. What are your thoughts on the recent postponement of the decision regarding Mohamed Bazoum's immunity in Niger's state court? Do you believe this delay will impact the outcome of the case? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with others. Thank you for watching.